Hello, my peeps. I'm Mandy. If you couldn't tell by the name tag or username that says Mandy J Ward, now you know in case you didn't. But if you already knew that, then you can ignore that. So, I got some tea to spill, and it's good, like good tea. Yo, when I said that, my heart went, oh! I did like, that's so sweet. Literally, like something really sweet that this guy did. So I work for my dad as a bookkeeper and secretary. I'm like the secretary for here, but I also do the bookkeeping for him. My grandmother's teaching me, so yeah, it's good. And the Snap-on truck, which is, it's a company that has like a lot of tools and stuff like that. Whether it's like from like wrenches to pallets, hammers, screwdrivers, screw guns, all that fun stuff. And he comes in and he's like, hey, what's up? And my brain literally went, oh, fuck. Is this someone that I know and I just don't recognize? And I'm just like, hey. I was so confused. I'm like, wait, do I know this person? No, I don't. Turns out I actually don't. Didn't even know his name. He didn't even say it. And that's okay. Honestly, it's like, he didn't know mine. That's okay. So he asked me, he's like, where is everybody? And I'm like, oh, they're out doing it. They're on errands. He's like, fuck. I'm like, yeah. So he's like, hopefully they like flyers. I'm like, you want anything? And I'm like, I'm good, but like, I'm like, I know that they're gonna love like the flyers. He's like, all right, cool. And he's like, well, have a great Thanksgiving. And I'm just like, yeah, you too. I hear the door, and then I hear it's like, wait, what size socks do you wear? I'm like, it's a good question. So I'm just like, huh? Because I couldn't hear him exactly. And he repeats, he's like, what size socks do you wear? Not a creepy question. Just like, like ankle socks, like short socks, long socks. I'm like, I love the long socks. He's like, all right, wait here. So I'm like, okay. So I go down the stairs and I'm like halfway over, like between the door and my office. And he comes back with socks. And I'm just like, I just got a pair of free socks. Holy shit. And he's like, you let them know that while they were out and you were here holding down the fort, you got the goodies. And I'm just like, I will. Thank you. Like, I fucking love these. Like, these are actually really fucking warm too. But it was so sweet. I'm like, I did not expect this. Like, what the fuck? So he was really sweet. He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, have a great Thanksgiving. I'm like, yeah, you too. I go upstairs. I'm like, my heart. Like, that is so sweet. One of the nice things a stranger's ever done for me. Hey, I ain't gonna complain about free stuff unless it's useless.